When they're so tired, they're asking me to carry them. Mommy spots the zoo ahead and the car ahead, and they went running. Okay, we're going downtown here and getting back to our spot. And Piper's not tired at all, right, Bristol?
Yeah.
She's not totally out or anything.
Piper, you awake?
What is that face?
What are we reading about, Bristol?
Wolverine.
What's interesting about a wolverine?
They're awake at day and night.
Yeah, what's that called? Do you remember?
Diurnal.
And?
Nocturnal.
Yeah,
Nice.
good. And Piper's kind of nocturnal because she's
Bristol,
still asleep.
Move your face.
It's okay. He's my cute little Bristol. My cute little baby Bristol.
We've been reading about wolverines.
So Bristol's taking the time to do some research. Now Nicole's helping her too.
Want us to learn about black bear? All right. They're in the family of bears, Ursidae. Size, they're large, 4.5 to 6 feet. Weight, males are 100 to 900 pounds. Females are 90 to 526 pounds. The description, they are nearly all black, sometimes brown, tan, or cinnamon, short round ears, a light brown snout.
Cinnamon is not a color.
Cinnamon is kind of a brownish, reddish color. They may have a small white patch on its chest. It has a short tail, which often goes unnoticed. They are native to Wisconsin, and they live 5 to 30 years. Compare them, they are the only bear species in Wisconsin. There's no other bears. Their habitat is forests, wetlands, prairies, and farmlands. Hey, where have we been hiking?
Forest.
And
Hike wetlands?
wetlands and
Did we hike any
farmlands.
prairies?
Maybe.
Not really. What about farmlands? Uh-oh. Were we in a black bear habitat? Home.
And Mama.
Yes.
Wolverine and black bear kind of have something in common.
What's that?
They both live in the forest.
They do. And the home for a black bear is a den. They try to dig beneath a fallen tree or in a rock, a crevice or cave, and they may dig a den 5 to 6 feet deep with a small cavity at the end. The male sometimes hibernates on the ground without any shelter instead of using a den. Does that sound like any other animals we know of? Did the wolverine live in a den also? Oh.
And the
Food.
muskrat.
Ooh, the muskrat did also. Food. It's an omnivore. What does
That
that
means
mean?
it'll eat your food, your trail mix.
Oh, omnivore stands for trail mix eater.
Fuzzy Bear will eat your trail mix too.
Leaves, nuts, roots, fruit, berries, grass, insects, fish, small mammals, and carrion.
What's carrion?
I don't know.
No, what's carrion?
Something's already dead. And the animal that's dead is dead, and then a different animal is coming to eat the rest of it.
Nice. Yep.
Piper, it's time to go to the zoo. I don't think she cares. She's totally out. Getting the girls all settled up, warmed up, ready to go.
Ow.
Ow.
You pulled my hair. Blanca, Blanca.
And Bristle's not tired, but she's kind of rubbing on her blankie already. Hey Piper, you ready to go?
You killed me.
I'm not gonna carry you. We gotta hike. But I love you. Okay? Piper just wants to be carried. She's tired. All right, we're starting at 38.8 miles and 22 hours and almost 5 minutes. And off we go.
Walk right over here.
Kewaunee Tourist Center with free Wi-Fi. They were closed last night, and I thought, maybe it's just late and they're not there. But they're closed today on a Saturday afternoon, when it's snowing and below freezing and windy. Yeah, we're tourists here. We wanted to know what's going on. I wonder if they've even heard of the Ice Age Trail. But no one's there, so we can't ask them. Okay, we're crossing the Kewaunee River here. And I don't know why there's no boats out here today. I mean, it's gotta be at least 20 degrees. Just a nice, easy float trip once you get out of the harbor, too, by the way. Nice white caps because we got a 20-mile-an-hour wind or so. Easy float trip. Bristol found a whole bunch of dead carcasses down here that must have come off the bridge. Rabbits and squirrels and the like, and she wanted to come take a look at them.
I found a long tail of some claws and some sharp teeth, and then I found
Some more sharp teeth over here.
Yeah, and watch out for goose boo.
Okay. Definitely want to watch out for that. So it looks like it might have actually been one animal that got torn apart, not a bunch of animals. Oh, you're right. I see that, Bristol. Sharp teeth, you're right. Something got torn apart though, didn't it? Okay, let's keep going on the trail. Did you see everything you need to see down here? Because I think Mommy has a surprise for you if you make it up to the gas station. Maybe an opossum? Yeah, very possibly. Kind of a prehensile tail there. And then we found some of the teeth and everything over there. I think you might be right, Bristol. Bristol saw something she wanted to get a picture next to. 2, 3, good job. Tugboat over there. Huge clock over here. Clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock. Pizza place is out of business. Kewaunee welcomes you. Yay! And it's telling us it's time to get going. Get it?
Okay, so
An Appy State Trail and the Ice Age Trail. Mile 0 of the Kewaunee Plague. Lyme disease. Luxembourg. Okay. Come here, girls. We'll look at the largest grandfather clock tower in the world. It's the largest grandfather clock right here in Kewaunee, Wisconsin. That's what it does. It just goes slow. 3 o'clock. As we're heading out of Kewaunee and leaving the largest grandfather clock in the world behind. No bongs. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Three o'clock. Let's get on the trail, Bristol. Scooby-Doo is the name of the boat. It says, Scooby-Doo, where are you? With a silver skull on the front of it. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We can't hike the trail without you. Get my camera out in time, but we saw a marten, I think, just run right across the trail here, disappear over here in the weeds, in the cattails. I think it was a marten. Bristol, can you look it up in your book when we get back to the car? Okay. So, trail markers coming up on mile 1 of the Kewaunee segment. Boom! There's 1 mile, girls! Yay! Only 11 more to go. A fox, maybe.
Bristol, that's your shadow. Just back up a little. Oh, they're back.
Oh, they're back up. There you go.
But the beaver has a long extended one, but it has more finger-like on the end.
Yep. Yeah, they're whiter. We found this off to the side. We thought it was going to be an Ice Age trail broken down, but it says bucket, burgers, and beer. Okay. Must be for people that are part of the Moon Riders clan. Oh, caution deer that way. Built by KHS. Motorcycles, snowmobiles, etc., etc. So snowmobile country trails. Okay. So that must be what that is.
That's why they're protecting us. Because it naturally is here. Oh, it came from possibly a rail car derailment and resulting spill of calcium arsenate. Lead arsenate and sodium arsenate were used as pesticides back in the 50s, 40s. Lead arsenate was used on the orchards in Door County, while sodium arsenate was used for grasshopper control. The planned use of the arsenic spilled at the site is not known. However, it was likely being transported via the Kewaunee ferry line to the north or west for use as a pesticide. Railroad.
Yep. So they put the big fence up so no one can get out there.
And everybody believes them when really it's gold.
I was gonna say, really? You found some dead vegetation out here? I can't believe that. I don't see any dead vegetation. Alright, I see a yellow marker. Let's keep going. Entry to this area for any purpose is strictly prohibited. Danger, keep out, arsenic contamination. Warning, possible chemical hazard. With no site name, case number, name, address, phone number, nothing even marked. But we're supposed to believe that it's arsenic, and so we can't go in there because that could be dangerous to walk through. Okay. I guess we'll just keep going down the Ice Age trail then. Corner, and there's tons of birds and bird song everywhere. Different kinds of birds. Oh, Nicole's ducking so she can make it under that bridge. That's a pretty low bridge. Echo, echo, echo! Watch for falling debris. They've even got some netting up there, and you can see there are a few rocks and some junk up there that got caught underneath the bridge. Hidden in the bushes there. Algoma 12 miles this way, Kewaunee 2 miles that way. And over here, because this is a snowmobile trail, you've actually got the signs much better marked, and you got some advertisements. Just kind of points out the difference between the Ice Age trail and snowmobile trails that everyone uses every year. All right, well, I'm already out of water. course, I didn't refill it last night. That was my fault. I didn't think we drank that much, but between the girls and I, obviously, we went through enough. Luckily, we only have a couple more miles to go before we get to the park, which should have a water fountain, or as they call it here in Wisconsin, a bubbler. And for right now, we're back on snow and ice. And late afternoon means the footing sucks, but that's okay. At least we're blocked from the wind. And you can see some of these cool glacial features here. Like right here behind me. And then across the way. And the Kewaunee River is right over there to our right. We'll cross that in a little bit. We're just kind of following the big loop around. And so it would be kind of sucky to go up and down these big elevation changes here. But because we're following the Kewaunee River, we actually are down in the valley and we're on an old rail trail again. So it makes it pretty nice walking, except for this slushy snow and ice here. But at least we're out of the wind for the moment. And like I said, we're not scrambling up and down these grades trying to get through the brush and stuff like that. Just a nice, easy walk in the afternoon. Hey, being out of water and having them carrying their own walking sticks now that we're not on the sidewalk or asphalt anymore sure makes my backpack a lot lighter. I just realized it's almost like I'm carrying nothing here. Look at that beautiful expanse of the Kewaunee River. I'll bet in the summertime that'd be a pretty nice river to take a inner tube down. Nice little shelter. Must be mostly for bikers or yep, it's a nice little break. Time's a good time for learning time. And right now, Piper's learning the tracks of different animals. Which tracks did you just learn, Piper?
All these.
What are they?
Well, there's bear, cat.
And underneath your thumb?
It's squirrel.
Squirrel tracks, that's right. Anytime's a good time for learning time. Especially when you're on the trail with not much else to do. See that big rock down there? Right there? Or down there?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know what left those behind?
Glacier.
Glaciers did. That's right. Long time ago. In a galaxy, well, right here. Nope, the galaxy's right here. That's why the boulders are here. When they're so tired, they're asking me to carry them. Mommy spots the zoo ahead and the car ahead, and they went running. What?
The pole is not fast enough.
Okay, I'll carry the pole for you. And this little one was saying she's so tired she can't walk anymore, but now there's the zoo! Only about 3/10 of a mile to go or so.
After zoo, that gives out free magical dolphin toys.
Free magical dolphin toys?
Yeah.
Oh, well, if there's free magical dolphin toys, we definitely have to get one.
Yeah. For you only.
Cool.
And they can go in water.
Yeah, do they change colors in the water too?
I think so.
Okay. We'll have to see if there's any magical dolphin toys being given out at the zoo up ahead.
They're not only for 4-year-olds, and they can change color in water.
Oh, well, now they're only for 4-year-olds? Oh, well. I'll watch you play with your magical color changing unicorn rainbow dolphin. Yep. Okay. We're at the van and the zoo. And the girls have a special treat. Girls, what are you having? Rainbow marshmallows and trail mix. Oh my gosh, that just looks yummy, yummy.
You can have a marshmallow.
No, thank you. Hey, Piper, no pets allowed, so you got to keep your pet dinosaurs outside, okay?
Wild deer poop.
That must be part of the deer exhibit here at the zoo. You got a cool little playground over here, little gazebo, play area, picnic area. Yep, sounds good. Okay, little Ewok. Hey, she answered to it. I guess that's her new trail name.
Okay.
Ewok. Okay. Okay, we came walking up, and there's a giant giraffe. Whoa! But it's not a real one, it's a statue. So we might as well wrap this up now. 43.3 miles, 24 hours, 37 minutes. That's where we're at right now. 43.3 miles. All right, we'll see you guys down the trail tomorrow. I think that's it for us today, probably. And if not, yeah, maybe another mile. Okay.
We're gonna take a little break, see the animals.
Yeah, we'll go behave like animals.
Since we chased off every animal in the area for our whole walk for 2 weekends.
Pretty much. We're at the zoo, Park and Zoo. Nice little park area, bathrooms, which of course are closed right now. But we'll drive down to the zoo portion, which is down below. Okay. Some of the goats are getting excited. Brooman Park Zoo. A fenced in area here with some cages inside. Obviously we got some goats over here. Ooh, our first bobcat of the trail. Okay, remember girls, you can't feed the animals.
Oh, there's two.
Oh yeah.
See, that was not a statue of a bobcat that we saw yesterday.
It was not a statue, it was an actual bobcat. And I think we've seen prints of some of those bobcats too, haven't we, girls? The bobcat should be named Daddy and Piper, because that bobcat keeps going over and waking up the other one. And so this one right here is Piper, and this one's Daddy trying to sleep, because Piper wakes up early in the morning and wants to play and hike and do other things. And Daddy just wants to relax. And as usual, Piper wants to go play. Western bobcat.
Bobcats right here, Daddy. Yeah, they got to go in the cage with them.
Oh, Nicole's in the cage with him up there. Wow. Western bobcat. We have definitely seen some marks from these guys. And of course, never content to be left on the sidelines, Piper's trying to climb up the rocks to get on top of the cage. Piper?
There was a set of stairs right here.
That's a good job trying to climb.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's stairs, Jeremy.
Over here we got a peacock. Oh, just disappeared over the rock. I guess I'll hike up a few more stairs here. Oh man. Whew. Oh. Hi, Daddy. You trying to sleep, Daddy? Well, can I play with you, Daddy? Yeah, it's playtime, Daddy. Well. There's the other one over there, pacing back and forth. That's Piper, just ready to play. And Daddy's saying, no, let me sleep. There, we got some deer over here, as if we haven't seen enough of them. And some peacocks back there. A few deer. Looks like one little deer maybe in the back corner, Piper, since you were saying you wanted to see babies. So we're almost at the end of the trail for today, or we are at the end of the trail today. It just depends on whether Nicole has her way or not. And I just thought I'd take a little rest in the sun. Oh, did you guys see something behind me? Yeah, that's a western bobcat. He's taking a rest in the sun too, just like me. Oh, okay guys. I'll see you later. There you go. What? No, I'm trying to relax in the sun like the bobcat. Just go all day without falling down. And then, was she trying to climb through there?
She walked directly into the side.
Oh, Piper.
She was looking at the animals and just walked right into it.
She was distracted by the bobcats and walked right into it. And unfortunately, an even bigger tragedy for her, she spilled all the marshmallows down there. Oh. Group hug, Piper. Group hug. That's a pheasant. You think that the bobcat's pacing because he's trying to figure out how to get the pheasant? That could be. Do you see how well it blends in, Bristol? What's that called?
A pheasant.
No, what is it called when it blends in with its environment?
Camouflage.
What?
Camouflage.
Camouflage. Do you see it now, Piper? It's climbing up the rocks there. It's really hard to see.
Why is this flying?
They aren't known for flying.
Yeah, they do.
But they're not known.
Pheasants fly.
But I feel like we always have them in enclosures like this.
Hmm.
In Wisconsin.
Well, maybe.
In the pheasant farms.
Well, there's nowhere really for them to fly then now, is there? So he's just kind of hopping up. I think he's teasing the bobcat. That's what I think. But I don't see the male in there. Bristol, if you see the male, you'll know because he's very bright red. You were right, Piper. There's an Arctic fox in here somewhere. He might be sleeping. Yep, he's probably in his den right now. And we've got goats to feed Piper's dinosaurs with. Hi, goats. Hey, stop messing with the little one. Hey. Well, I guess we know who's the alpha here. Barbados black-bellied sheep. Huh. Okay. Obviously, he's getting a little bit hungry. Must be dinner time. Meh. Meh. Hi, little one. Hi, little one. I'm most disappointed about by this zoo here, small as it is they don't allow hunting in the zoo. Can you believe that? With bobcats and deer right there, Arctic fox pelt. The Arctic fox pelt would look real good on my floor. Girls would probably like cuddling up with it and sleeping on it at night. Right, Bristol? Yeah. It is really cold. The sun's starting to sink. You can see it up there in the trees still. It's starting to sink towards the horizon. It's not going to be too much longer here. But we're having a little playground break. And then we're going to try to do another hour and a half to 2 hours of hiking. Oh, I'm already going numb. Brr. But playground breaks are necessary. You gotta keep the kids entertained, otherwise they're gonna get burned out pretty quickly. And we might or might not have bribed them with the idea of kids' meals, Happy Meals at McDonald's next to our hotel. Yeah, whatever it takes. Okay, time to go. 43.3 miles, 37 minutes, 24 hours, 37 minutes. And we're going to try to do about another mile and a half or so. See you down the trail.
These are for people to make sure this would stay in the backyard, so they wouldn't touch it, they wouldn't destroy it.
Yep.
And keep it going. Again, the land contracts that I'm looking at, the way we had to like agree on where to put the trail.
Yep.
So we go to the national parks, we talk about all these cool resources. We're using that. We pay what, $85 for the year to go to all those parks. It just blows me away. And people don't need, they're not using what's actually there and almost free to use.
Yep. I just saw down here, looked like a pile of maybe rocks, but I think they're logs. Yep, something's dead up there. But I bet that these are the old railroad ties that used to sit right up here on this trail and hold the weight of the track. And then they just chucked them down the slope here when they were tearing them up and done with them. Now they're just mossed over and rotting away slowly. You think it's an opossum? Well, after this car comes, we can walk over and take a quick look. Okay? Yep, dead opossum, you're right. I always thought the tongues just hung out in movies. Yes, they really do.
Oh, that's a big guy.
It's a big opossum. Should we poke him with our sticks? No, that might make him pop.
So his
Is he playing dead or is he actually dead?
cracked it.
He's really dead.
Cage. So
Yep.
this is his absolute belly.
Yep.
That arm's dislocated there.
Is he playing dead or is
No,
he
he is dead, honey. He was there all day.
Got a couple washed out spots here in the trail. Looking back towards the zoo that way, you could see where it got washed out, but nothing too bad. But that's the first signs that we've really seen that have shown us that the trail was flooded, like some people were saying. Well, except for the sections that were ice. Yep, a hide way up on the hill there. And then all these piles of rocks here were probably pulled out of some farmer's field painstakingly by hand and dumped out here to mark the edge of the property. But look what a big mound that is. That must have been generations working on those and hauling all those rocks out and dumping them on the side. Pretty cool.
maybe that's from the railroad track?
Could be from the railroad track, you're right. Maybe they moved those out of the way. Ooh, getting too windy to hold on my phone. So we're walking down here in the river area, Kewaunee River, and all these hills over here, up and down and up and down. What made those, Bristol? Glaciers did. Yep.
There's a hide.
Another hideaway up there, yeah. And the glacier came through here and pushed all the soft stuff out of the way. And the water came through and washed the rest of it away. And all that was left was the hard right? Hey, look, someone left us a trail to follow. Or maybe that's just a crack in the ground. Whoa! An animal? What are you guys cheering about? An animal? Our car is right ahead, Bristol. You could tell what Bristol's motivation was. What was your motivation, Bristol? Happy meal and swimming. That's what her motivation was.
Honey Heart Sea.
I don't think anyone said anything about Honey Heart Sea.
Well, I did now.
Ooh. Look at those prints.
Oh, free.
Yay, car. Okay, total 44.8 miles in 25 hours, 19 minutes. It is 6:33. I gotta turn mine back 24-hour time. I just realized that. Sun's just starting to go down towards the hills, and brr, it is cold. So we will see you guys tomorrow. So this is an old decommissioned nuclear power plant up here. And supposedly it was decommissioned because of all the new regulations put on them and everything for the EPA and clean air and water and all this other stuff. So they're actually in the process of tearing it down, or at least part of it. I don't know what they're going to do with the rest of it. But that used to make lots of cheap, clean electricity and employed hundreds of people. Apparently that area out there was housing. They actually housed a lot of employees on site. So not only is electricity more expensive now, and a lot of people got laid off because of that. It's amazing how people can make a decision so far away from the source, and just like that, hundreds or thousands of people are out of work because of all the support staff in the nearby towns and stuff like that. Just like a lot of these farmers up here have signs saying don't put wind turbines in our fields and stuff like that because it kills the birds and it causes health problems and this and that and the other thing. But people in, say, I don't know, Milwaukee, Green Bay, especially those in far off places like Madison and DC, they don't pay attention. They don't know. They've never even been out here. I bet most of them couldn't even name the towns that are out here that they're making decisions for. It's just interesting.
2000.
Crystal, are you falling asleep?
I'm kind of sad right now.
What are you
My time
holding?
with Natalie is about to come to a bittersweet end. We
You're
plan
not
to
holding
reach the
anything?
eastern terminus on July
You're holding
31st.
something. Yeah, your
Only
beaver
2
stick that you
days
found, huh?
left. Natalie and I had a difficult
You just
time
cradling that
adjusting
back there,
to each
watching the
other's
sunset?
personality in the beginning, but now
How are you
we're
doing,
like 2
Piper?
peas in a pod. She is peanut butter to my
You
jelly.
girls have
I
done
am
so well. I love you
frosting
both.
for Pete. When we are together.
What'd you guys get?
I got little stuffed animals.
Yeah, what'd you get, Piper?
I got a unicorn.
Is that a rainbow unicorn?
Yeah, it's so cute.
Oh my gosh, what'd you get, Bristol?
I got a rainbow koala.
A rainbow koala to cuddle with tonight?
Pretty cute.
That's pretty cute.
Was that worth
And
hiking?
it has blue
Was that worth
sparkly
hiking the last
eyes.
mile and a half?
It has blue sparkly
Blue sparkly eyes. Oh my gosh.
Which unicorn I get?
Okay, girls. Girls,
Yes.
stop and look at me, please.
Oh, I got this one.
Piper, stop and look at me. Put your toys down on the table. You don't get them until after you're done with your food.
Yeah, I got this one.
Piper,
Yes.
focus. Take off your hat and your jacket and your shoes. And you guys can sit down and eat, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we're finally back at the hotel. The girls had some Happy Meals. They're happy. That was kind of our bribe to them. Piper's really happy. She got a rainbow unicorn, which might be her favorite animal ever. Bristol got a rainbow koala, and she's pretty happy. They enjoyed the food.
The unicorn ones used to give her a kiss and hug and kiss.
Mwah. Hug, kiss. There you go. But by the time we get back to the hotel, I'm filling up water bottles and yeah, I'm bouncing all over the place. I'm filling up water bottles and getting ready to go. And I've noticed in the past with some of my adventures that, especially when I'm outdoors a lot and doing some physical activity, that I'm not really that hungry by the end of the day. So I just drank a couple Nalgene bottles of water, which means I'll probably be up a couple times tonight to pee, but I gotta stay hydrated. And I really don't care about food, and I'm just ready for bed. So I'm probably not even gonna do any photos or anything like that tonight. But again, I'm just not really hungry. I think sometimes on the trail I eat because I know I need to and not because I'm actually hungry. So Piper's got lots of energy right now. Lots of energy. And Bristol's over there relaxing in the chair. Just eating her food. And Piper's a bundle of energy, which to me means she's exhausted, and as soon as she stops moving, she's going to be out.
I'm exhausted.
And as soon as she stops moving, she's going to be out like a light. Right, Bristol? In fact, Bristol's looking pretty zony and tired over there, too, so I'm sure they're both ready, even though they want to do other stuff. Tickle time! It's a tickle monster!
We're gonna have a little snack. You hike on over to our next video. Bye.